What's going on, guys? Today I have in my journey to hydro dipping my PS4 and controller. As you can see right here, the green controller is the original top of the DualShock and it looks disgusting. It is that's the first time I did it and it went horribly wrong. So I bought another one from eBay. It was like €6 or something. And so yeah, I'm gonna hydro dip that one together with the top of my PS4, as you can see. And I did some research and I bought some spray paint. It said it has to be on water-based spray paint. So I bought some acrylic water-based spray paint from Amsterdam. I'm shaking it up, so always shake it up good. So I went to my mom's house, and because she has a back garden, and it was a sunny day, so I went and hydro dipped. It didn't really matter what colors I was gonna use, so I just used orange, green, blue, orange, blue and white. So I thought, you know what, let me first dip the PlayStation top. And me not understanding what water-based means, this happens. It is disgusting. It looks so terrible. Yeah, because water-based stuff, it mixes with water, so it's gonna be green. So July 4th, a few weeks later, I bought some Belton premium spray paint, oil-based, so that it floats on top, and I immediately saw it was not good. It was not gonna work. So at this point I really did not understand how it works, how people make it work. So I'm dipping my hand, as you can see, and yeah, I was thinking from, okay, how does it work? It looks disgusting. It is not one whole thing. But yeah, as you can see, the things hanging from my hand, yeah, it looks awful. So I did not even try to hydro dip the stuff. So a few weeks later I bought MTN Hardcore spray paint, and this is the first spray paint I used on my Xbox controller. It was also MTN Hardcore. And it worked the very first time perfect. So I thought, okay, this has to work. I saw the paint is way better than it was, but then when I wanted to make swirls, yeah, you saw it is meh. So I thought, let's try. And yeah, for the ones who know how it works, yeah, it is disgusting. It is better than it was before, but at this point I wanted to learn how the paint and the water works, how they react with each other. So as you can see, I'm swirling, and then I went into the orange part, as you can see right here, and there it was like working very good. It was not a foil, it was just paint and water which transfers to the pincette, but that was only in the orange part. So here I'm still trying to decipher how it works. yeah, you can see the orange is way better, and then in the middle it is foil thing. So I did not understand how it worked. So over here I sanded it down, I tried it again, and it looks better, but it is not surely how I want it to be. And the edges are disgusting. But it works, but not how I want it to be. You see all the air bubbles. Yeah, looks not good. So a few weeks later, or 1 week later, it is perfect weather, 25 degrees, 27 degrees. I sanded it down with from 80 to 180 to 240 grit, and with turpentine I got rid of all the excess paint. So I tried it again, and now from different angles, so you get a more swirly looking pattern. And I went again. And you can see the paint breaking apart when I put in the top, which is not a normal behavior. But I thought, okay, maybe it does something good. Today the weather was amazing and it looks okay, but when you look closely you see a lot of paint together in clumps on the top. So I was thinking to myself, let's forget the top and let's go with the controller top. But I was not confident, so I picked up a lid from a little bin to see if that is gonna work. But as you can see, it looks disgusting. It looks not good. But I held my hopes up and I went with the controller top to see if it works. Slowly with a rolling motion in the water. And you did not see the paint break apart that much, or not at all. So that is a good sign. And then I was stunned. It was like almost perfect. Wow. Here and there you have a few little tiny air bubbles, but it has covered the whole thing, the whole top, and it looks great. So I, with the same technique of spraying, with a light spray, not too close to the water, I did it again and went to the top. I turpentined it again and sanded it again, so excuse me. And I tried a good rolling motion again. I tried to do it and I was scared. I was very scared, but this is the end result and it came out how I want it to be. As you can see on the edges, it has still folded over, but it is way better than it was before. So now it's time to put it all together. I put the top back on the PlayStation. I removed the masking tape that covers the PS logo. and that is very satisfying to see, and it was very satisfying to do. Oh, look at that, that looks very nice. I had a little bit of trouble putting back together the touchpad from the DualShock, but oh yeah, and also the buttons. One button, I think it was the circle, the one on the outside, on the right. The buttons have little pins and different sizes pins on the around, so that they fit perfectly in the controller. But one pin was against the edge of the controller of the top, so it didn't go all the way in, so I had to cut off that little pin, but it has no further damage, something like that. But yeah, you can see I'm struggling with a little bit, but yeah, that little connector needs to go in the motherboard, and then my camera died. So it's now time for the final product. So I hope you enjoyed my journey through hydro dipping my PS4 set, and yes, I'll see you next time. Ciao.